Alrighty. So this is a reading for my Capricorns for October 11th through the 13th. Thank you so much for joining me back on my YouTube channel if you are returning. And if you are new, welcome. And let's get straight into your 72-hour forecast. This is going to be general, so everything I say, make sure you are listening to it with a level of discernment, because everything that I say may or may not be for you specifically. Also, if you do want a personal reading with me, all of that information will be listed below in the description box as well as the comment section. So Capricorns for October 11th through the 13th. What's the energy? Capricorns. Capricorns for October 11th through the 13th. And the advice. Okay. So let's get straight into your messages for this for the next couple of days, excuse me. So the first thing I do want to cover, is going to be the overall energy, okay? So what we have the strategy card clarified by the Ace of Wands. So Capricorn, so the next couple of days, I'm getting a sense of you guys really trying to come up with some sort of blueprint on how to start some sort of new creative idea for some of you guys that you want to begin. This could be an extension of something that you already do, or this could be something just new that you're taking a leap of faith into, as far as like just starting. For others of you as well, this is like you trying to really come up with some sort of blueprint for yourself when it comes to, again, something that you're very passionate about. This could be like, for some of you, this could be, again, I'm getting a sense of just like creative stuff coming up, or even like a job or entrepreneurial work. But also clarifying the Ace of Wands, I do have the Nine of Swords. So it's like something you guys want to start, but you're having a level of anxiety as well. And you're a little bit scared about taking that leap of faith here. Also, for some of you, it's like you could be planning to possibly go on a trip or planning to do something nice for somebody, but you may be a little scared about how they may react to it as well. That's for some of you. But beyond that, what I am seeing for love specifically, I do have the financial constraints card and the Six of Coins. So for some of you, you could be feeling like your love life is taking a hit because you may have some financial responsibilities that you have to take care of more than anything, and you may not have time to invest in a love life. Or for others of you, if you're a male, you could be feeling like, okay, I'm not in the best financial situation, so I can't really do that much for my partner. Especially if you're in a relationship, you may be feeling like, okay, well, I can't really take you on dates right now. And with the Six of Coins, there could be an imbalance on the give and take. Like somebody could be giving more than what they're receiving, whether that's effort, energy, time, or even money. So for some of you, I'm definitely seeing that issue with the imbalances present here. Now, what I'm seeing for money specifically, we do have indecision and the Four of Coins. So you're in a space of not knowing which way to move financially. It's like you do know that you have to be smarter with your financial spending, like not spending frivolously or just, spending out of whatever. Also, for some of you, you may be in a space of not knowing whether or not you should move on from a job that you've been holding on to for some time. Okay, and you guys are going to be in a space of evaluating whether or not this is worth it, or if it's just too much work or too much for you to handle, or it's not paying you enough for what you have to handle financially. But what I am seeing for the message from Spirit, I do have the anxiety card and the Seven of Cups. So with this, I am seeing that Spirit wants you to really lay off overthinking or going around in circles mentally about things. I feel like right now things are not fully clear to you because you may be operating more out of an emotional space right now. So definitely take a step back from worrying yourself, stressing yourself out, or even, allowing yourself to confuse yourself. So definitely take a step back. Also, I am seeing that as well with any sort of situation that's putting you through the ringers and leaving you in a space of being confused. You really do need to take in consideration of whether or not that's good for your emotional health, especially if there's a relationship where you don't know where the hell it's going, or you may be under a lot of illusions as to what the hell this person has going on to begin with. Now, the advice, I do have patience and the Three of Swords. So with this, you definitely do need to be patient with yourself, Capricorns, when it comes to getting over any sort of disappointments or heartbreak that you may have suffered in the past. This is also allowing the universe to bring in new love to you, but also recovering from that past love and not allowing that to be your story in the future, especially if you could help it. All right. Also, this is being patient when it comes to the right person coming around. You want to make sure you're not just opening yourself up to anybody to kind of break your heart or to just do whatever they want to do here. I also feel like with any sort of disappointments that may be lingering right now, let spirit work its magic when it comes to things being in better order. Okay, especially if things are a little chaotic, allow things to work itself out here. Now, the last set of cards I have here is going to represent the obstacle. I do have the victory card, and it's clarified by the Five of Swords. So for some of you, this could be you feeling victorious through a situation where like maybe you've had a really nasty argument with your person, and through that nasty argument, yes, you may have gotten your point across, but you may have not really won anything from that. Or for some of you, there may have been like this back and forth mind games that may have been played in a relationship, and you could have thought that, okay, things could get better, but you could be feeling like, no, that's not possible. Also, this could even be a level of issues with you feeling victorious with possibly, again, a situation where there may have been like a nasty divorce between you and somebody, and where like you getting away from it was like your victory. But for some of you, you could be having issues with seeing that. Okay. Others of you, this could even be like mind games being played within your family unit, where they're trying to do little things to sabotage you getting away from the family unit. All right. Or even, like I said, you having really nasty arguments with family members, where yes, you get your point across, but do you really win the battle? So I'm seeing several things with that. Now, what I want to talk about now before we get into the actual energy with your love life, I want to talk about the energy surrounding your money. So what is the guidance I can pass on to my Capricorns for October 11th through the 13th when it comes to money and the law of attraction? What can they do to attract more money and blessings into their situation? Capricorns, let's see. So it says the law of attraction adds power to both solutions and problems. Okay. So I pulled this card for another sign. But this says, okay, it says the realization that something is not as you want it to be is an important first step. But once you have identified that, the faster you are able to turn your attention into the direction of a solution, the better. Because a continuing exploration of the problem will prevent you from finding the solution. The problem is a different vibrational frequency from the solution, and all thoughts or vibrations are affected or managed by the law of attraction. So this is going back to what I was saying to another sign. I don't remember right now exactly which sign it was, but I was explaining this to another sign that really and truly the law of attraction works in both ways. It can work in a positive sense or in a negative sense. So if you are going to be someone who dwells on the fact that there's so many issues surrounding you, or this is not working, that's not working, that's not working, instead of how to fix those issues, then it's going to forever be problems. So the universe is saying, stop focusing on the fact that there is problems. Yes, acknowledge that there is issues that you do need to work through or issues within your circumstance, but find a way to fix those problems instead of dwelling on it. Because thinking about the issue doesn't make it become fixed automatically, if that makes sense. All right. Now, let's talk about your love life. What we have representing that, we do have love yourself first, and we do have pay attention to the red flags. So with this, there is some signs that are coming up within your relationship here, and you could be wanting to take a stance for yourself and really focus on your money matters. But I feel like, again, you're very much tied to this person to the hip. This is a soulmate for some of you, and this person still wants to work things out with you. So for some of you, you're still going to keep going with this connection. But there's definitely, again, some issues that do need to be worked out within your connection, whether it's deception or, again, you needing to energetically release this ex. But I just feel like there's too much love there for you guys to release each other. So that is interesting. Now, when it comes to the guidance for your love life, I do have friendship, and it says, nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. And then we also have deep in your heart, you already know the answer, do what feels right. So I don't really have to tell you guys what the guidance is. You already know deep down what you need to do. Just more than anything, make sure you guys are nurturing the friendship in your relationship, not just the sexual aspect of your relationship or the emotional aspect, but you just being there for your person beyond just all of that, whether that's, supporting your person in their dreams or being there to listen to them when they need someone to talk to or things of that sort. Okay. So thank you so much, Capricorns. I really hope that I was able to give you some sort of guidance or clarity. If this did resonate, please make sure you like this video, comment below, and subscribe. And again, if you are someone who does want a personal reading, that information will be listed below for you to go ahead and book me. And I will talk to each and every one of you in the next one. Bye, Capricorns.